The museum's mission is to use objects of intolerance to teach tolerance and promote social justice. We use objects the same way that a medical facility would use depictions of disease. We take very ugly representations of primarily African American people and study the meanings behind those images.
To use the objects of intolerance to teach tolerance and promote social justice, and that really is the goal here, where
ultimately the purpose is to help create a society where we neither have people creating those images nor purchasing them.
When people walk in here, they're not prepared for what they're going to see. Most people are not familiar with what this museum is about.
The museum is nothing like what people think it's going to be. And they have ideas, and the ideas are proportionately wrong to how far away they are from the museum. In other words, the closer they get to the museum, the more accurate their assessment of the museum is. So the first thing people can do is actually come here.
Come visit it. Why wouldn't you? It's free. And it's here in your backyard. It's home, you know.
it's different than seeing a picture or reading about it or seeing a movie online about it.
You understand, you already look at the past and understand because you read on it, you learn about it growing up. But what really gets you is when they show you the stuff that's happening now.
There are a lot of people who believe and who will say that if we don't talk about race, if we don't talk about racism, that it'll go away, but it won't.
I remember in 1994, I think it was, there was a guy who had some old 78s, you know, the real thick records, you know, and they had horrible names, you know, like Coon's Wedding and, you know, nigger hopping and just, you know, really racist, racially offensive titles. And the store's owner, while I was in the process of purchasing them, said to me, I don't know why you colored people get so upset when you see this material. It's just your history. And that was significant for me, not because it was the first person that said something I might argue with, because it's really not our history, it's American history.
It's real. Like this, like people can tell you a story until you actually see it and go through it.
To understand that somebody had to participate in removing themselves and segregating themselves, that really is deep to me.
Live with it each day, every day, learn from it, and only think positives of it. Leave it all the negativity alone.
To tell people what happened and to show them what happened and what's continuing to happen if we're going to make progress, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to educate.
The whole reason we were created was to create dialogue. It wasn't a shrine to racism. It wasn't to make some people look good and some people look bad. It wasn't about guilt or anger. It was none of that. It was to be able to look at a piece, an object, an ashtray, whatever it is, and to ask, what does this mean?
When they walk through here, they learn something new. They learn things that they never knew before.
I really have something to be proud of because people fought both colors for this to be an end to it.
Friends from every gender, every background, every religion. Just get friends of everything, because you never know what you might learn.
I'm here because I believe in the goal of the museum. I believe in promoting social justice, in overcoming racism.
Of course, I feel some kind of way about the museum, but I feel better because it's a museum of the past and not a museum of the future.